Clayton Reserve Oval, players are lining up for their guard of honour and we'll hear the national anthem.
Big hush over the crowd, Hammers. Big crowd down here today.
Yeah, very good crowd, Paul, and it should be a pretty entertaining game.
Ready to rock. They're all pretty pumped up out there, Hammers, but all the players, even the umpires, had a few jitters in their legs and they're ready to go. As I said, they've played 3 times this year. North Kew being winners all times. They've only lost 1 game for the year. I believe that was against Boronia Park late in the season. Boronia Park knocked out in straight sets though in the final. So North Kew would go into this game very confident. But it's the 1 game of the year, and how many times have you seen that, Hammers? Teams can go right through the season losing 1 game or being undefeated and getting knocked over in the grand final. So this is what the season's all about, and it's going to be a big game. So
it's all about holding your nerve, isn't it?
It is.
Particularly that first quarter, the first 15 minutes, you just want to let the nerves settle down.
You want to hold your grabs.
Looks like Hyde are going to the Horton Road end. We'll call it
Railway end, mate.
Railway end. Okay. All right, Railway end it is.
And the other end, what would we call that? The
we'll have to just call it the southern end.
Southern end.
The Southern FM end.
All right, all in preparation for the start of the Division 3 Grand Final in the recamped.
So the big fella Jade Hill in there for North Kew. And Scotty Parnell going to do the ruck work for Hyatt.
Scotty laying in the guts there for Hyatt.
Dylan Flavel, North Kew. Also in there for North Kew, Dylan Simmons as well. So
all ready to go. Just waiting for the siren now. Umpire will come in, pick up the ball.
Ask FW if he can hear you.
to start up proceedings.
Can you hear us, FW?
The umpire will come in and hold the ball aloft any moment now. He looks a bit nervous himself.
Certainly having a good look around the ground, isn't he?
He is. Just making
Here
sure
we go.
There's the siren. The umpire will come in. We have Parnell and Big Jade Hill in the ruck. In he comes. Big tap down by Parnell. No one can read clear clap. It's kicked out there by North Kew by Simmons. Simmons has kicked it forward. Leading for the race there for North Kew is Harrison. No one get a clear possession. It's pushed out of bounds. Looks like it'll be a throw in about 50 metres from North Kew's goal. Push it forward, push it forward. That'll be the key for the first 10 minutes. Try and keep possession as best they can. They throw it in now. There's big Grabizic down there. He's a goal kicker too. He gets his tap down. No one can get a clear possession. It stacks on the mill. It's hard to see over there on the outer side. Les Jack's over there. Also for Hyde is Richards. And it's pushed out of bounds. No, in comes Hill. And he pushes it over convincingly. And it'll be a throw in. Hyde gained about 15 metres there. No one can get a clear tap besides that kick from Simmons in the first seconds. Thrown in again now. Parnell in the ruck. It's Grabizic gets a tap down, only as far as McAllister. He gets a handball over to a teammate. Running through the centre there is Kevin Murphy. He gets onto a Lesjak and he kicks it forward. He's looking for big Harrison Robinson, but he couldn't take the mark. Coming through there was big Murphy for
Maroon.
Maroon kicked it forward, not to anyone's advantage. Out coming through from the back line is Puelsma, and he's found a teammate on the outer side. He'll quickly swing round on the left foot. Looks like Bartlett. He squares it up, looking for Robinson again. He kind of gets his second grab, but not the first. But he's paid a free kick. I can't believe it.
Paid the mark, I think, Paul. He put the
Yeah,
hands
he didn't have a bit of that on the first grab. But anyway, the umpires are closer than us. And it's big Chris Robinson. He'll kick it into the guts. He'll be looking for big Dewhurst. He's loose outside. He's found looking for big Zerson there. He punched out of his hand. Kicked off the ground by Simmons. He's kicked it out there to no one's real advantage. Coming through there is Lukey Richards again. He kicks it off to a teammate who squares it up and kicks it forward. A big pat forms. There's Dewhurst, but it's punched forward. Down low there is Duncan. Oh, it's Lang. Lang couldn't get onto it. It's kicked out. Going in for North Kew is Flavel. And a free kick has been paid against Chrissy Robinson. And it'll be taken by North Kew.
And Jason Innes takes the ball for North Kew. Gets a handball away quickly. The old 1-2 comes back to Innes. Gets a kick. Slips as he kicks it. Brings it up towards the wing. Bit of a stacks on the middle in there, trying hard to get it out with Simmons. Eventually it does come out to McMahon. McMahon for North Kew sends us a ball, terrible bounce. Adam Top takes the ball and goes forward to Dewhurst. And Dewhurst marks 40 metres out from goal on a 35-degree angle.
Good to see him playing in front.
Very good, very good lead.
He normally gets caught behind a bit, but he's gone in front and he's taken a good grab there.
Oh, he can be a little bit lazy from times, Dewhurst, but he's led well on this occasion. He'll have the first shot at goal, and just to start Hyde at one, and probably just to start Dewhurst would be after himself. So we'll see him come in. Big fella Jason King standing the mark. Dewhurst comes in with the right foot. It's a big kick. It's on its way. It's got the distance all right. The accuracy's there, and that's the first goal to Hyatt. The 99 3rd Division of Southern League Grand Final. Dewhurst has the first goal. They lead 1 goal straight to North Kew, yet to score.
There's a good build up there, Hammers, and it was good to see him getting in front and taking a nice chest mark. If you could get the delivered to you like that all day, you'd just love that playing full forward.
Well, they're just a bit unlucky there, North Kew, weren't they? They didn't have the run of the ball, and Adam Top come through and just got a lucky bounce and just put it straight down the throat to Dewhurst. So anyway, the ball's back in the middle. Change in the ruck, it's going to be Stephen Cant for North Kew. He gets a tap out, comes out into the direction of Simmons, goes with the right foot, gets it up towards half forward. Here's a chance now for Dylan Simmons. Moves it on quickly, comes back to Dylan Simmons. He's going to have a shot in towards goal. Has it got the distance? There could be a mark down here. We'll wait for the goal umpire. It is a mark, and it's going to be Jade Hill, the big fella who has just swapped in the ruck with Stephen Cant, and he'll have the first shot at goal for North Kew. So it's Jade Hill right on the boundary line. He's going to go with a banana kick. Comes in. Kicks on its way. I think it could be good. We'll wait for the goal umpire. Yes, it is. And that's the first goal to North Kew. They get the quick reply and level up the scores. It's 1 goal straight to North Kew, and Hyde also on 1 goal straight, and we've played just on 5 minutes into this opening quarter.
That's the way you want it to happen. When the opposition kick a first goal, you want to get the quick reply. And that was Bernatsky who kicked it down forward, but it was a good rough tussle down there. Jade Hill positioning himself the stronger, taking a good grab and finishing off with a great goal. 5 minutes gone, scores level, 6 apiece. Back in the centre now. We've got Kent and Parnell in the ruck. Big punch there by Kent. Now he can get a clear possession. He comes out towards Knapp. Knapp can't get a clean possession. The Hyde ends up with Lang for Hyde. He gets a handball on, but too far for Andrew Robinson and over his head. And Mark O'Connor will watch it run over and out of bounds about 70 metres from Hyde's goal. It's good attacking footy. We've got a beautiful dry ground here today. Can be thrown in. Going the ruck. Parnell and Kent again. Looked like Parnell got it. Got a teammate in there, looked like Top. No one can get a clear possession. Parnell punches it forward. It ends up with McMahon for North Kew. He gets it on the running there for O'Connor. He couldn't pick it up. They're pushing it forward. Flavel gets it through. Back to O'Connor. O'Connor kicks it forward, but chipping in there. Looks like Bartlett taking a nice chest mark. He's got a loose man out wide. He's kicking it towards him, and that'll be beating Kevin Murphy. He couldn't get it, and chipping in for a mark there. Looked like Matt O'Keefe for North Kew, and he'll kick North Kew into attack. He's looking up there for Big Ned Grabicic. He pushes his putter out of the way. He couldn't take the mark. Kanaxi gets it on 2. There's also in there for his McAllister. McAllister punches it on, kicks it on to Kevin Murphy. He mucks around with it. He gets the handball on, gets it out to a teammate. He was tackled high. The umpire says play on. It ends up with Poelsma. He gets a kick quick forward. Robinson left behind, and Maroney, Marco Maroney, taking a nice solid mark. Oh, they're calling him back over the mark. Let it go, umpire. It's the grand final. Let it all come back. Give North Kew time to pick up their teammates. Maroney will square it up quickly into attack again. He's looking for Grabicic, but he can't get it, and it's a bad kick. The wind held it up a bit, and a nice mark taken by Hyatt. Quickly into attack. They're under a bit of nerves here. Has kicked into space, and I think that'll be run out of bounds. Andrew Robinson got to tap back in to no one's real advantage, but the umpire has said it's all mine, he'll throw it in. Kent and Parnell. 8 minutes gone, thrown in now. So you can get a tap out here, coming through as Robinson. He grabbed it out of ruck, he was tackled. He punches it forward. Lang picks it up. Handball's out there. Couldn't find Kevin Murphy. North Kew come through and get a nice attacking kick through the 8 of McMahon. And it's through. Kanatsky is there also. Parnell coming through. He gets tackled high. Lesjak's there. He gets tackled high. It comes out to Scotty Lang. He fumbles it. He was clear. He gets tackled high. The umpire said play on. But it's a throw in out of bounds right in front of the commentary box here. And this is Hot Hammers.
Very good start to the grand final here. We've played just on 8 minutes into this first quarter. 1 goal each. We wait for the boundary umpire to throw it back in. Does so. Kent gets a fist out. Come out into the direction of Mills. Eventually the ball goes over the line for another boundary throw in. Just looking at Matty Sheen there for Hyde, playing on the ball at the moment. Big fella Parnell. Parnell gets a fist, comes down into the direction of McMahon. McMahon gets a handball, goes back towards Simmons. Eventually coming through, it was a throw I think from Walker. And the umpire's going to come in and pay a free kick to Flavel. So Flavel for North Kew has the chance to kick him deep out of her defence and put it up towards the centre wing position, which he does. Goes with the kick, no one can mark the ball, and eventually it goes over the line. There's just a little bump there from the big fella Lesjak for Hyde, and he just gives his little opponent a tap on the head. So it's on centre wing. We wait for the umpire to throw it back in. Parnell just pushes him out of the, nudges his opponent out of the way. Didn't get an effective tap out. A quick kick goes forward. Just waiting back there for Hyde was McAllister, and eventually McAllister's going to get the free kick. He switches play, goes right across to the outer side where he finds Bartlett. Bartlett plays on, goes up towards half forward. Ball comes over the back. Here's a chance for Walker. Walker from forward flank shoots in towards goal, but he's across the face and through for one behind to Greg Walker. And that's the first behind of the match. That's Hyde 1-1-7, leading North Kew 1 straight goal, 6 behinds. So we wait for Jason King now to bring the ball back in for North Kew. He's got a loose man out this way. Doesn't want to use him. It's Troy Simons he's got. Eventually he goes straight down the middle with a nice kick. There's a pack of Hyde players there though, and gives it up a little bit too easy, and Matthew Sheen takes the mark for Hyde. So he has the chance. He's too far out to score. I think he's got a lead on now. Goes in. It's a beautiful pass too, and he finds Adam Top there. Just lace up, and I tell you what, you wouldn't mind receiving passes like that, Paul, would you?
No, that was a beautiful pass. It's what you want on grand final day. The lead was on. Quickly laid it on the boot, low and flat, and right on the chest.
So Adam Top, the vice-captain of Hyde, will shoot for goal around about 40 metres out, slide angle, comes in with a kick, won't make the distance. It's going to fall in the goal square, and looks like Walker, is it?
That's right, Walker.
Greg Walker has taken a good mark for Hyde, just 2 metres out from goal, and very poor defensive work there from North Kew, just letting him go up basically uncontested. He strolls in and puts through Hyde's second goal. They go to 2-1-13, leading North Kew 1 straight goal, 6, and we've played just on 11 minutes into this first quarter.
Yeah, that was a nice setup there. Greggy Walker would have been disappointed with the missed opportunity a little bit earlier than that, but he positioned himself nicely, got in front of the pack, right in front of Dewhurst and King, and took quite an easy mark, and he just kicked it from the spot, didn't even run in and kick that, so it was a nice goal. So Hyde lead 2-1-13, leading North Kew, 1 goal straight, 6 points. That's a nice opening by Hyde. They want to continue with this and go right on with it, but we're back in the centre now. The umpire will ball it up. Up they go. Oh, no one really in the ruck there for Hyde, but it was tapped down there by big Gareth Jones. He ends up with North Kew's advantage, running forward. They kick it deep into attack. He's lining up and going for goals down in the forward line. It's hard to see that is, but good defensive work there by Bartlett. He punched it forward, and he's going about 20 metres, but didn't go out of bounds. Down there is for Benatsky. He squares it up. Gives it to a teammate, it's back in the serve, looking for Grubizic. Yep. Grubizic couldn't take the mark, and running it through from behind was Bartlett. Good defensive work there by Hyde, under a bit of pressure. Jade Hill and Grubizic were down in the goal square for North Kew. Couldn't quite get their hands on it. It'll be cleared out of defence now by Bartlett. He squares it up looking for Lesjak. No one really going for the mark there. There was a drop mark there by Zertson. He couldn't take it. Coming through is Robinson. He's kicked it forward. He's looking for his namesake in Chrissy Robinson. Chrissy Robinson dropped an easy mark that he should have taken. Here comes Mark O'Maroney, and he's been good in these opening 10 minutes. He squares it up. Coming through there was McAllister for Hyde. It ends up with Matty Sheen. He sells the dummy. He runs around his left, squares it up. He's got a teammate down there, big marking Walker. Walker couldn't take it, under pressure from 2 teammates. It ends up with McMahon. He clears it out of defence, but not too far. Oh, an easy mark was dropped there by McAllister, but the umpires paid the free kick, I think. He squares it up quickly to play on, and he had Zerson all on his own there, but it'll come back.
Well, he paid the mark again, Paul, just having a look at the umpire signalling there, and gee, a day like today, you think you've got to hold him.
I think they're under a bit of pressure, those umpires. The whistle was a bit quick in the mouth, and he's blown that, but McAllister will have the free, will take the mark, I'll say, as it was called by the umpire on the grandstand side, centre wing. He's looking for options here. He squares it up. Running is Dewhurst. It was tapped over his hand there. Roving nicely was Lang. He was tackled. He gets a handball out wide. It's punched forward again. Serson gets onto it. Ends up with Robinson. He squares it up looking for big Walker. Walker ends up with it. Roved his own mark. He's tackled off the ball. And clearing out defence for North Kew is Damien Mills. He's looking there but not too far, and Zerson took the mark. I would have paid that free kick, but not the umpire. Bartlett's in there to help him out. He gets a free kick. It was Paul Murphy, not Bartlett. He gets a handball. No one can get a clear possession. Ends up with North Kew. He's knocked off the ball. Handball goes nowhere. It stacks on the mill. The umpire's letting it go. It's great for football, this. Coming through there for North Kew is Matty O'Keefe. His handball, and he runs it out. I'll try and get that right. He handballed it out. He roved it himself. Ended up running it out of bounds. We're going about 60 metres from Hyde's goal. They're doing most of the attacking this quarter. They'll throw it back in. Cant there with Jones. Jones giving away about 10 inches there. Ends up with Walker. He's tackled hot on the ball, and the handball comes out. And we've gone 14 minutes into this first quarter. Hyde leading by 6 points.
Okay, it's on Hyatt's half-forward line as we wait for the umpire to come in and bounce the ball again. Down it goes. No one gets an effective tap out. Here's a chance for North Kew. They've got a chance to clear it. It's an up and under right into the middle of the ground. Eventually McMahon gets it for North Kew. Handballs across. Gets it over to Simmons. Benatsky, was it? Benatsky kicks up towards half-forward, but it's gone out of bounds on the full, and a subsequent free kick will go to Lesjak for Hyatt. Poor play there by Benatsky. Here they go up towards half-forward, and the umpire's paid it. Greg Walker, who's been good early, takes a good mark just out on the members' wing, we'll call it. Goes up towards Dewhurst, he's behind, and he uses his body well.
Oh, no, umpire.
Oh, you can't do that, umpire. He's paid a push-out. Well,
too big,
very soft
for the ball, bit of a nudge.
Just worked him under it beautifully, Dewhurst. And you want to watch out, umpire. They're the decisions that get you in trouble as the day goes on. But anyway, Jason King takes the ball. He hugs it. It goes around the outer wing. The umpire's picked out another free kick. This time it's going Hyatt's way. And didn't really see what that was for. It's against Grabeski.
Holding the man.
Holding the man, was
the
it?
ball, I think.
And Luke Richards takes a free kick for Hyatt. He goes up towards full forward over the back. There's going to be a mark here. The umpire hasn't paid it. Ball comes back down to the ground. Going in there hard was Richards, also Flavel. Eventually there's going to be a chance to come out to clear it. It's going to be O'Connor of North Kew. He handballs into the direction of the boundary line and finds it, and it goes over the line in the forward pocket here for Hyatt.
Walker had more of that mark than he did on the wing there, but
he
didn't
certainly
pay
did.
goals, do they?
No, he didn't. Yeah, quite right. And look at the ruck work there. Chris Robinson ended up getting the ball. He brought it over the back door, but eventually the ball comes back into the middle of the ground. Going there hard was Duncan of Hyatt. Couldn't get it out. He's back on it again. It's going to be a bit of a stacks on the middle here. I think the umpire, there's a bit of a throw, it looked like. Came back out. Well, now it's back out in the direction of North Kew. They've got a chance to clear and go forward through Knapp. Knapp goes up towards half forward and finds his man there in Flavel. Dylan Flavel goes with a short pass. I don't know if his player was... Oh, yeah, good mark in the end. Taken for North Kew. It was by Matt Harrison. Deep, he's in the forward pocket on a very tight angle. Probably about 40 metres out from goal. Matt Harrison has the opportunity, though, to score for North Kew. They got the big fellas back in there in the goal square in case the ball drops short. Comes in with a kick. He's pushed it across to the right-hand side, though, and through for one behind. So that takes North Kew to 1 goal, 2-8. They trail Hyatt 2-1-13.
He'll be kicked out now. Looks like Bartlett. He'll kick it high back into attack. It's a high up and under kick. He's looking for his teammate there in Sherris. No one can get it clear.
Yeah,
the umpire comes in. He's played
Grabizic.
Let's see that.
Ned Grabizic.
That was up against Lukey Richards. He's a goal kicker, Grabizic. He doesn't always seem to do a lot, but he always pops up, takes a mark, and knows where the goals are. Seems to be happy to have a shot from here. He's about 50 metres out. He'll come in now. Puts the kick on its way. It's a bit of a floater. Oh, it's floating right through for a goal. Can you believe that? It must be a bit of a wind down there. That's a goal to North Kew. And the scores are level. That puts them to 2-1-13. To Hyatt, also 2-1-13. The umpires, we've had a bit of a go at them. They're in a closer position than us.
Yeah, no problems with that mark, Paul.
But that was a mark there. They're in a closer position. They're under a bit of pressure themselves, and I'm sure they're under instruction as well. So we'll let them do their job, and we'll just call the game as we see it. But it's a nice even game. Hyatt have a bit more of the ball, but under pressure. Back in the centre now. Can't lose the ball, but a big tap by Parnell. Leading the race for North Kew was Grahik. He get a handball out looking for O'Connor. It's lends up with Robinson. Andrew Robinson. He's quick. He squares it up looking forward. Wasn't a good option. Zerson puts his hand up. Couldn't quite get it. Running through was Mills for North Kew. No one get a clear possession. North Kew going to kick out. He's looking for Mills on the run. He misses it. It's all a big air swing. Running through was McMahon. He squares it up. Oh, bad kick off the side of his boot. And the wind will take that, and I think that'll run out of bounds. And it'll be a throw in. He was looking for Vlel then. And Grabizic. But the kick was about 15 metres too wide, and it'll be a throw in about 60 metres from North Kew's goal. There's a good build up, but a bad disposal there. Always let you down. It's thrown in now. Grabizic and Lukey Richards. Big punch by Grubizic, puts it about 20 metres forward. There for Hyatt was Chris Vent. He gets it on. He ends up and he kicks it forward. He's looking for Walker. Walker gets pushed underneath it, but the umpire says play on. Zersen's in there, kicks it off the ground. He kicks it through everyone. Running the ball is Maroney, who's been very good, leading Robinson to the ball. He's got a teammate out wide and finds him safely. And that is Timmy McMahon. He's getting plenty of it as well. They square it up. It looks like he's down there for Big Harrison. He couldn't get his hands on the ball. Down there is Zersen again. No one can get a clear position. The umpire should come in and say it's all mine and throw it up. And it's about 45 metres out from North Q's goal. They're building it a lot better. The possessions are quite good for North Q. Here's Grubizic. He just grabs it out of the mark. He heads it to Flavel on the left. He's got a teammate in O'Connor there. He takes a nice mark. He's run down from half-back. And Andrew Robinson gave him a metre, and that's all he needed. He took a nice chest mark. Mark O'Connor, one of the Kingston Trophy winners of the day in this match during the season. Doesn't have a lot to say though in words, but he's got plenty to say on the field. He lines up on a couple of steps and kicks it straight through for another goal. North Q move on to 3 goals, 1-19. Leading Hyatt by a goal now, 2-1-13, and we have gone 19 minutes into this first quarter. They're doing very well, North Q, and they're damaging around goals.
Certainly have. Hyatt had all the play in the early part of this quarter. North Q have hit back hard and have also hit the lead. We wait for the ball to come back into the centre. It does. The umpire bounces it. Doesn't favour anyone. Kent gets a tap out, but it goes up towards Heights, and Robinson's in there working hard. Couldn't get the ball away though. In the end, it's a Stacks on the middle. The umpire will come in and bounce it, and it's 55 metres out from Hyatt's goal. There is a bit of a swirly breeze, Paul. We don't know which end it's favouring just yet, but certainly that last goal from North Q, O'Connor, did get caught in a wind tunnel. The ball comes back down again. Here's a chance through Andrew Robinson it is for Hyde to get the ball out. Couldn't do so in the end, and the umpire will bounce the ball right on the 50-metre mark on the outer side, half-forward line for Hyatt. There's a bit of a mismatch in the ruck work here, Kent, but over the top Hyatt ended up getting the tap out. Comes out in the direction of O'Keefe. O'Keefe for North Q, can't clear the ball. He's locked up in a tackle, and the umpire will come in and bounce it yet again. In what's a good crowd out here at Clayton today for this Division 3 Grand Final. Hyatt versus North Q. Kent gets a tap out, fishes it towards the boundary line. Here's a chance though for Hyatt. They're going to have the ball come up towards their full forward line. There's a nest of North Q players there. They can raffle it. In the end, they bring it out to the outer side. Come up towards the half-back line. Going up and taking a good mark for Hyatt, though, was Surzan. And Surzan takes the mark. There's plenty of North Q defenders back there, though. Dewhurst is numbered to about 1 out of 4. Anyway, they come with a short kick and finds Murphy. Kevin Murphy it is of Hyatt. He's 45 metres out from goal. He'll kick from 45, may kick from 50. He'll have a shot and have the opportunity to level the scores once again for Hyatt. What's been a very entertaining opening quarter. So Murphy comes in for Hyatt. Brings it out wide. It's a nice kick. It's on its way. It's going to fall short though. Can should have taken the mark. Didn't do so. Butters up well though. Just knocks the ball forward. Going in there hard was Lang. He's tackled without the ball. And the ball goes over the line for a boundary throw in the forward pocket there. And probably Hyatt should have had someone at the front of the pack, knowing that kick might not travel. I think he was kicking into the slide aid, into a breeze. But anyway, the ball comes back into play. Robinson tries to get the tap out. Ball comes straight to the ground, and going in was Polsema for Hyatt. He couldn't clear the ball out, and the umpire will come in and throw it in yet again. Played just on 23 minutes in this first quarter, approaching quarter time. There's a bit of a nudge out from Kent, but he just fists the ball back over the boundary line for yet another boundary throw-in, and they'd be happy with the way they fought back in this first quarter to take the lead, and they probably could do with a breather. Paul?
Yes, they attacked early, but Northview have come pretty well. Hyde have missed opportunities in the last few minutes, but it's thrown in now. 24 minutes gone. Robinson comes in, grabs it out. That's what they need. He gets a handball out looking for Murphy. Coming through was Robinson as well. He's tackled. Andrew Robinson picks it up. He kicks it forward. It's their last chance. Here comes Big Dewhurst. He pushes his man out. He goes for the mark, going through his Lang. He's tackled high. He gets a handball over Kevin Murphy. No one can really get a clear possession. Marco Morono's in there, and he's dived on and pushed around, but the umpire will come in and throw it out directly in front of Hyatt's goals.
And that was that time there was a free kick against Dewhurst.
You think so? Now here's Andrew Robinson, Chrissy Robinson, trying to take it out of the ruck and kick a goal, but the siren beats him to it. And at first quarter in the 1999 Division 3 Grand Final, we have North Kew 3-1-19, leading Hyde by 6 points, who are on 2-1-13. And it was a good opening term. Hammers, Hyde came out pumping, but both teams have been pretty intense there with their tackling. And Marco Moroni would have to be one of the better players on the ground. He has held Chrissy Robinson there at centre-half back, centre-half forward, and he's been very good driving them into attack. They're going to have to hold them up. I think they've had to kick to a bit of an aid of a breeze. The 99 Division 3 Grand Final, we have North Kew 3-1-19, leading Hyde by 6 points, who are on 2-1-13. And it was a good opening term. Hammers, Hyde came out pumping, but both teams have been pretty intense there with their tackling. And Marco Moroni would have to be one of the better players on the ground. He has held Chrissy Robinson there at centre-half back, centre-half forward, and he's been very good driving them into attack. They're going to have to hold them up. I think they've had to kick to a bit of an aid of a breeze, but they've done it well. 2 big goals there by Ned Grabizic and Mark O'Connor in those last 10 minutes, and that's put them in the front. So nice opening term. Both teams going very hard, and I think they'll be very intense for the rest of the game. Big Scotty Parnell wearing number 36 now, so we better keep an eye on that.
Okay.
I was calling him Sheriffs before.
All right, ready to start the second quarter here. Just repeating those quarter time scores. 3-2-20 North Kew, leading Hyde 2-1-13. Umpire comes in, bounces the ball. Parnell goes up, gets a tap down towards the half-forward line. Here's a chance now for Hyde through Robinson. Gets the handball, goes straight back to North Kew though. They have the chance to clear through into their defence, but here's a chance again for Hyde. They go forward through McAllister. He kicks the ball up towards half forward. Being held on to when he didn't have the ball was Scotty Lang. He has a chance now to drive Hyde deep into attack. Goes into the direction of Dewhurst. There's North Kew defenders everywhere though. They're going to clear it out. This time through Simmons. Simmons it is with the ball. Goes around the outer side for North Kew. Up towards half forward where Grabeski is there. He couldn't take the ball and eventually it's going to go over the line and out of bounds for a throw in. Just starting the second quarter here in what is a very good crowd out at Clayton between North Kew and Hyde Division 3 Grand Final. Up they go again. Punched over the back there for North Kew. Now the ball's on the ground. Getting a quick kick away was O'Keefe. He goes up towards half forward. McAllister's going to be leading in the race to get back. He's happy to see the ball over the line and boundary throw in just on the half forward line there for North Kew. Opening minutes of the second quarter. Here they go. Ball gets thrown in. Grabetsky gets a tap out. Quick kick came from Flavel. He goes up towards half forward and taking a good mark out in front was Matt Harrison. So Matt Harrison has a chance for North Kew to put them further in front. They lead by 7 points at the moment. He's kicked one already, Harrison. No, he hasn't. He's missed one. He has a chance to kick one now, though. He's only about 40 metres out from goal, directly in front. He'll kick from probably 40. Between 40 and 45, comes in, very deliberate approach. It's a nice long kick. The wind might have taken it. I think it's a goal though. We'll wait on the goal umpire. It is, it's there. Matt Harrison has the first goal in the second quarter. North Kew go further in front. They go to 4-2-28, leading 4-2-26, I'll make that. Leading Hyde 2-1-13. We've played just over 2 minutes into this second quarter. 2.5 minutes gone. Over to you, Paul, as the ball comes back in towards the centre of the field.
Nice set up there. Flavel setting it up, and a good strong mark taken by Matty Harrison. Back in the centre we got Kent and Parnell. Favours Parnell, but Kent comes through. Parnell got the tap backwards. He was looking for a teammate there, but Flavel getting plenty of it. He squares it up. Rubisic in front. Couldn't get his hands on it. Nicely roved there by North Q. It's pushed forward. Ends up with Harrison again. He squares it up, but mark dropped there by Bartlett. Bartlett pouches it out. Looking for a teammate there in McDonald. He'll clear it out, and he finds his teammate in Adam Top. Adam Top quickly to play on. He squares it up. Not a good option. Oh, Lang read it well. He had Big Rubisic in front of him, but he read it well and took a nice mark. He's got Paul Murphy running on.
He's got a 50.
He's got a 50-metre penalty.
Over the mark, and just as well because there wasn't much on offering up the field there for Hyde.
He looked like he was playing on there. There's no other thing that Grabizzi could do but to run around, try and tackle him. Lang quickly plays on, looking for the lead there. Oh, nice big mark taken down there. Looks like Zerson. Zerson was Paul Ellsmer. Get him picked up. We had Grabizzi coming off then. Not sure what was wrong with him. I think this is Zerson lining up. Gone 3.5 minutes into this quarter. Zerson will line up from about 40 metres out. Took a nice grab there.
Yeah, tipping in the pass wasn't intended for him, but nevertheless, he was a man in the right spot at the right time.
He'll come in now, and Hyde need this to keep in touch. Very deliberate approach. He kicks it on, nice looking kick on its way. As the umpire watches it sail over his head, and that's another goal of Hyatt's. Nice set up there. Richard Zerson very deliberate in his approach and a nice goal. And they move to 3-1-19, trailing North Q 4-2-26.
And it looks like a good pocket to kick from Paul. We've seen those kicks travel a good 50 metres from that pocket, haven't we?
Not a miss from there. We saw O'Connor and Grabizzi kick one there last quarter for North Q, and that could be the attacking side. Back in the centre now. Parnell wearing number 36. Him and Can in the ruck. Parnell likes to tap it backwards. He does again so. He's found Poelsma. He gets a quick kick forward. It's picked up there by Murphy. He's found Lang. Lang running through the centre. Comes back to Parnell. Parnell shrugs off a tackle. His kick smothered. They're running onto it now. It runs over through everyone. Oh, in the end, it looks like for North Q is Matt O'Keefe. He gets a handball out to a teammate who's running through. It's Jason King. He gets a handball forward. He finds a teammate again. They square it up. It's ended up with Jason King again, running on nicely. He kicks it on the left, attacking the ball there for Hyatt. Was
holding the man, no.
Lukey Richards. It's play on, is the call. Lukey Richards in there again. He's pushed off the ball. They're going in pretty strong and tough there. And the ball is eventually pushed out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in about 55 metres from North Q's goal. We've gone 5 minutes into this second quarter, and the pressure is still immense here. It'll be thrown in. Jade Hill taking the ruck with Parnell. So Jade Hill gets a tap forward. He found a teammate there in Puller. Puller couldn't get a possession. It's kicked forward for North Q.
Oh, great courage.
Good courage there by Lang. He just pulled out the last minute and got pushed off it. Coming through for North Q is Matty O'Keefe. He squares it up and he's found a teammate there. And they're taking the mark is Dylan Simmons. And he'll kick a goal. He'll have a shot at goal, I think, from about 60 metres out. I'm not sure where this wind's going, but they're pretty confident at the railway end, Hammers.
Yeah, well, they didn't have any trouble making the distance from this exact spot last time, so we'll just see what happens with Dylan Simmons. He's got the two big men right back on the goal line too, just in case the ball falls short. He's going to make the distance, I think, though. There's no doubt about it. That's through, and that's a great goal there by Dylan Simmons. It's carried a good 55 metres, and that is the quick answer that North Q were looking for. They now move on to 5 goals to 32, leading Hyatt 3-1-19. And excellent football there. Great finish by Dylan Simmons. Didn't have any trouble whatsoever making the distance. And he puts through North Q's 5th goal.
They haven't had a problem answering those goals from Hyde either.
They certainly haven't. Ball goes back into the middle. Parnell gets a tap out. Doesn't go to anyone now. Can taps it forward. It's in there. There's a couple of tackles. No one can get the ball out clearly. Here's a chance save for North Q. They're going to bring the ball up towards half forward. And chipping in, taking a good mark there was the big fella, Jade Hill. So Jade Hill for North Q. He might back his chances here. He's taking plenty of time. He's going to kick from 55. We'll see if he can make the distance also. I'm pretty sure the wind is favouring the end to which North Q are kicking this quarter. This will make the difference, so we'll have a look. Jade Hill kicks from 55, hasn't made the distance. pushed it across the face of goals, and eventually goes out of bounds on the full. So he did make the distance, but off target. And there to take the free kick for Hyde is Chris Wendt.
That wind is deceiving. We thought North Kew had it in the first quarter, but it seems to be favouring the Railway end right now.
It certainly does. So Wendt comes in for Hyde, brings the ball back in, keeps it around the outer side. Could have been a push out. The umpire says no, and it's going to be a mark to Hyde. Looks like Paul Seymour. How do you say that again?
Powellsmar was
Powellsmar.
Anyway.
Zerson it was. Ball goes up towards the wing. Getting in quick there was Adam Top. He goes up towards half forward, and a good mark taken there by David Bartlett, the captain. He moves it on quickly, but chipping in to take a good mark was Knapp. He moves it on quickly now. Gets it across to Simmons. Wasn't Simmons. Ball comes back for Hyde now. It's the old 1-2. Finishes with Surzan. Now here's a chance with Duncan. Cameron Duncan goes up towards full forward. Can't find Dewhurst. Dewhurst comes in. Might have pushed a fella out. Ball comes to ground again though. No one can get it out. They're just in there working it hard. They're knocking it about North Kew. Eventually it comes out. Here's a chance for Hyde to get a quick kick. They can't. And it's a Stacks on the middle, and the umpire will come in and bounce the ball in the forward pocket there for Hyde. They trail this stage 3-1-19, trailing North Kew 5-32. So just 13 points in this game, and we've played just on 9 minutes into the second quarter. Here's a chance now for North Kew to clear, and they do through Moroney. Moroney keeps the ball around, brings it round the boundary line, and eventually goes over the line for a boundary throw-in. Just playing on 9 minutes into this second quarter. Just repeating, North Kew lead by 13 points.
Thrown in now, 60 metres from Hyde's goal, and they need another one. Flavel's in there attacking the ball. Now we get a clear possession. Powellsmill's in there also. Ends up with Kevin Murphy. His kick is smothered. It stacks on the mill again. The umpire's letting it go, which is good for grand final. A quick kick out by Hyatt, but only as far as Grahik for North Kew. He slows it up a bit. Lets his players find position. He's got Grabizic down there, who's inches taller than his opponent, Luke Richards. He'll run around now. Big 4 players went up for Hyde. Coming through is Parnell, but it's stripped from him. Going through for North Kew there and kicking it forward. Looking for Harrison. Harrison gets in front. It's tapped out from him. He's got Hill there, but coming through for Hyde is Bartlett. Bartlett gets a quick kick, and he's kicked it 20 metres out in the full, and it'll be a kick by, they're raffling this ball here. North
no
Kew.
one on the mark
no
either.
One on the mark. He's going to run in and kick a goal. I can't believe this. Running into an open goal is Phil Puller, and he kicks it on its way. That's another goal to North Kew. Very undisciplined play by Hyatt there. The closest man was Parnell, but it's not really his spot to be standing on the mark.
Terrible, wasn't it, Paul? Just absolute shame to let a side get a goal. So easy as that.
Parnell's had his arms raised there. No one talking. All the heads back were going towards goal. All one's looking at the defensive goal. No one's standing the mark.
They want to be carefully Hyde. There can be a blowout this quarter if they're not careful.
North Kew moved to 6-2-38. Doubling Hyde score 3-1-19. Back in the centre now. We've got Robinson in there with Cant. Oh, good tap down there by Robinson. He's found a teammate there in Adam Top. He kicked it forward. Couldn't get a clear advantage there was Zerson. Zerson's getting some attention by O'Connor. They're having a bit of push and shove, but back on the ball now. We've got Top and Lang. North Kew are going in very tough here. They're taking on opponents all over the day, and that could be the end result for the game. On the outer side now, centre wing. The umpire will throw it in at only 5 metres from the boundary. He throws it up. Big there, Kant gets a tap down. Under pressure there by Matty Sheen. No one can get a clear possession, but out comes Kew. And Kew kicks it forward, but only as far as Lukey Richards, who takes a nice overhead mark. I want to get into attack. They're not moving around much up forward. He's got Greggy Walker. It goes in his direction. He positions himself nicely. Andrew Robinson was down. He kicked it off the ground. Running forward there is Kevin Murphy. He's tackled. And ends up with Moroney, and he's a great player. Moroney kicks it forward. Irons with a Guy McKenna. He gets the torpedo, but it's only as far as Paul Murphy for Hyatt. He'll square it up, looking for the options. It's a bad. He's going to be quick here. Bartlett's got a loop with Bizic. He's under pressure now. Bartlett gets the run of the ball. He's tackled by Grabizic. It ends up with Tim McMahon. He squares it up. They've got a loose play. Jade Hill running onto it. Harrison should have gone back. Jade Hill kicks it to the open square. It's bouncing. It's bouncing. Paul Murphy runs it into the point. No, it's out of bounds. Bad option there by Harrison. He should have run back into the goal square and let Jade Hill kick it to him. But that was nice attacking turnover there by North Kew. And it's right in their forward pocket now. It'll be a throw in. We've gone 12.5 minutes into this second quarter. Here goes Jade Hill, tapped down there by Robinson. Oh, too slow, Hyatt player there. He couldn't get it hands off. He's tackled and stacks on the mill. The umpire's letting it go, but in he comes now. And he'll throw it up about 20 metres from North Kew's goal. 12.5 minutes gone.
Well, they don't want another one here, Hyatt. They can't afford to let North Kew get too far in front. Ball gets bounced. Good tap out there for Hyatt, but it comes straight out to Simmons. Simmons hooks it around and didn't quite make the distance, and fisted over the line was Jason McAllister of Hyatt, and we'll have a boundary throw in the forward pocket here for North Kew. They lead 6-2 to 3-1 just on 13 minutes into this second quarter. Ball gets thrown back in. Grabiscus tries to take it straight out of the throw-in. Couldn't do so. The ball's locked up once again. The umpire's found a free kick.
Dropping the ball, he said.
Dropping the ball, and it's going to
Chrissy Robinson.
Chrissy Robinson. He plays on quickly. He could be in trouble here. No, it's okay. He's got away with it. Brings it around to the wing. Going through there for North Kew. Taking possession of the ball was Knapp. Knapp handballed it back into play. He's got it again. This time he handballs with the left hand. The handball's smothered and it goes over the boundary line for yet another throw-in. They're just not running the Hyatt players. Certainly not running hard enough. Okay, ball gets thrown back in. This time doing it all on his own was Cant. No one really going up for Hyatt, and we've seen this happen quite a bit. The umpire comes in though, and he's found a free kick, and it's going to Hyatt, and it's going to be Chris Robinson. So Robinson has the ball, has a chance to kick him up towards half-forward line. Oh. Coming over, Parnell takes a great mark. He's going to move it on quickly. He goes in the direction of Jewett. It's a terrible kick. And play on it is, but there's a chance there for North Kew through Tim McMahon. He gets it away quickly, only goes as far as Murphy though. Paul Murphy goes up towards half forward and finds Zerskin for Hyatt. He's deep in the forward pocket, 50 metres out from goal. Stephen Cant getting back there for Hyatt. It's a big kick, it's going all the way, is it? Wait on the goal umpire. I think it's a goal to Hyatt. It is. He's got it. Zerskin, very good kick there. Once again, that's the fourth goal we've seen come from outside 50 from that pocket. So there's certainly a big wind tunnel. Just drags the ball and it goes on and on. Hyatt now moved to 4 goals to 26. 4 goals, 1 25. Trail North Kew 6-2, 38. And we've played just on 15.5 minutes into this second quarter.
Back in the centre now, Cant and Robinson. Robinson gets a tap down. Only as far for North Kew was Simmons, but he gives it up to Andrew Robinson. He kicks it towards Walker. Leading the race is Kevin Murphy, but he's tackled hard and he's lost the ball. It's cleared out of defence by North Kew. It looks like it's going to go out of bounds, and it will. Out of bounds on the full. And kicking that was Damien Mills.
Gee, they just needed that last goal, Paul, too, didn't they? Just to stay in touch.
I think they need the next one. Paul Murphy will take the free kick. Zerson's a bit lively up forward, playing on O'Connor. That's a great match-up, that one. Here it's to those two players again. It's kicked forward there by Powelsma. Taking a good mark there was Chrissy Robinson. It was punched out of his hands and they were off playing, but I thought it was a mark. So Chrissy Robinson, they want another attacking here. He's going to look for Dewhurst. Dewhurst's got the run of the play, but he's got a number of players to beat. The ball was faded away from him. It's taken there by Zerson again. He lines it up, kicks it to a vacant square. Oh, and it bounces sideways. The old leg break. Shane Warren would have been happy with that one. And it's run out of bounds by Damien Mills by North Kew. And we're about 30 metres away from Hyatt's goal. Bit of bad luck by Zerson. He's been lively up there, and O'Connor will have to watch him. The umpire's not jumping the fence to get the ball, so have to wait for a spectator to go and get it. 16.5 minutes gone. North Kew 6-2, 38. Hyatt 4-1, 25. 13-point buffer at this stage. Hyatt need another goal. Thrown in now. Parnell and Cant. Parnell takes that. Powellsma out of the ruck. He kicks it, and it's just going to land in the square. And there's O'Connor who'll clear it away. And he's looking for his teammate up there. Oh, it's 2 on the 1 here. 2-1. Hyatt's advantage. 3 on the 1.
Lang got too high.
In hard, and he's grabbed high, and he'll take the free kick. 3 players there. 3 on the 1. Cameron Duncan was there also.
poor option there from fullback there by North Kew, I thought.
He had plenty of time. He's got a loose Manny Murphy, but a bad option. Flavell comes in and takes it off him. He hands it off to Tim McMahon. He's tackled, but the umpire has said too high, pushing the back. Couldn't have been too high by Scotty Lang. He's the shortest player on the field. And looks like it'll be a free kick taken by North Kew. They'll kick it out defensive there. Chipping in there is Zerson. He's playing well. He's running off O'Connor. Zerson in the defensive side of the square. He will kick it up. It's a high up and under. Oh, big fly there by Maroney. But he roves it as well. And he kicks it forward. And he's found a teammate there in Puller. Puller will kick it forward now into the forward zone. Going up there high. Everyone's clean bowled. No one wants the ball. Robinson was intent on the Shepherd. He picks it up though. Gets a handball out. Grabizic's in there. He's tackled by Andrew Robinson. He's thrown to the ground. No one get a clear possession. The umpire's letting it go.
The other
kick. I didn't see that.
The other umpire was right there and he didn't pay it, and it was the umpire in the centre of the ground that paid the free kick.
5 metres from the ball it was, and Grabizic kicks it up forward. He's found Harrison on the lead. The umpires are letting that go. Bartlett's complaining about being held back, but Harrison's got the ball about 40 metres from their goals, and this is not what Hyde wanted. It's a free kick originally to Grabizic from Chrissy Robinson. Didn't see what it was for. Holding the man, I think he said, but the ball's about 5 metres away. But Manny Harrison will be lining up for his second goal. No multiple goal kickers for North Kew yet. In he comes now. Puts it on it way. It looks good. It's pushed a bit right, and he's missed. And that pushes North Kew to 6-3. 39. Second point to Manny Harrison. There's kick 1-2 for the day. 6-3-39. Leading Hyde 4-1-25. It's like Bartlett or Murphy will kick it out.
Bartlett it is.
Bartlett it is. Kicks it forward to looks like Ken will be over all this big pack falls. Maroney was up high again. Has pushed out. Harrison's picked it up. Missed there. Coming through was McDonald for Hyde. No one can get a clear possession. It stacks on the mill. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. 19 minutes into this second quarter.
Okay.
North Kew by 14 points.
Approaching half time here. Handy lead to North Kew. Hyde won't give up yet. Ball gets punched out by Hibiscus. Cant it was. Ball comes down into the ground though. Going in there hard was McMahon. He tries to get the handball out. Here's a chance through Surzan though for Hyde. They've got the ball. They bring it around to Matthew Sheehan. He plays on quickly. Goes out wider. Here's a chance. Caught up in a tackle. Comes up towards full forward to Dewhurst. But in there Jason King takes the mark there for North Kew. Just leading Dewhurst to the ball. Hasn't been too effective. Plays on quickly. Goes up towards the centre of the ground and he finds Maroney. He's been very good. Maroney uses the ball, moves it on quickly. This time it comes around to the outer side. Going through there hard was North Kew. In the end it's a Stacks on the middle though. Hyde can't get it out. North Kew can't get it out. And the umpire says I'll bounce it on the outer side. 6-3-39, 4-1-25. The umpire throws the ball up. Grabiscus gets it out towards Banatsky. It was Banatsky goes up towards half 40. Goes again. Banatsky. Surzan was in there for Hyde. Tries to take the ball. Eventually it goes over the line and out of bounds for a throw in. Just approach time on to the second quarter. 6-3-39, 4-1-25. North Kew leading. Boundary umpire throws it in. Parnell does well, grabs it out of the ruck. Eventually tries to get a handball. Here's a chance for Hyde. They go up only as far as Cant though. Bends over, can't pick up the ball. Trapped it well. The umpire's found a free kick. I don't know what it was for. And it's going to Cant, Stuart Cant for North Kew.
He's hit too high there and he got the smallest player against the biggest player.
Hard to do. Goes up, just coughs the ball up though, straight to Surzan. And Surzan, who's been very good for Hyde. Quite clearly been their best player. Goes up, kicks them deep in towards attack. Dewhurst now grabs the ball, has a quick snapshot, gets smothered though the kick. They're just lying over it. Here's a chance for Lang. He gets thrown off the ball, slung off it. North Kew have a chance to go into attack and they do. Played on quickly though. A bit of a mess up there. It was Harrison, handballs over the top again. This time it goes back to Top. Adam Top can't do much with it. Going through there again was Murphy. Murphy for Hyde. Comes through, he gets a free kick. The umpire says holding the man, won't give it back. There's 50 metres. They don't want to mouth the umpire, and if he had seen that, it would have been a double one. And it is. He's seen it. Don't worry about that. He's got a 100-metre penalty here.
Dale Barker.
And Paul Murphy will have the chance to kick a goal. He's taken the ball at half-back, and this is terrible news for North Kew.
Straight off Dale Barker for that. He threw the ball away. They'd already given 150, and he just threw it away, and there's a second 50, and
was that
he's
a
straight
third?
off the ground.
I don't mean to... was that a long double 50 or is that a third 50? Because he had the ball at half back. Now he's at point blank range.
He's in the goal square.
Couldn't possibly miss. Well, you'll never get a better chance for a backman to kick a goal this way. He strolls in from point blank range on the left boot and puts it through for Hyatt. That's his first goal. Hyatt's fifth goal, and they're right back in the contest. They're 5-1-31, trailing North Kew 6-3-39, and that's just what Hyatt needed at the 23-minute mark of the second quarter, and very undisciplined play there by North Kew, Paul.
Yeah, very disappointing. They were into attack. Matty Harrison mucked around with the ball. He was showing off a bit. He gave it up. Bad tackle against Paul Murphy, who was to take the free kick. He was given 50 for a bit of lip, and then the throw away by Dale Barker. And I'll be surprised if we see him again today for that. And they've let Hyatt right back into this game. They only trail by 8 points. 23.5 minutes gone in the second quarter. We're back in the centre. Parnell and Can. Tapped down by Parnell. Goes to Robinson. He gets a high handball out to North Kew's advantage. They kick it forward. Going up there, they let it go to Lukey Richards. Lukey Richards couldn't take the mark, and it's pushed forward. Running through is McAllister. He's tackled, and it's pushed there. Coming through hard there for Hyatt was Robert McDonald, and it's pushed out of bounds. And it'll be a throw in about 40 metres from North Kew's goal. Hyatt want to hold them up here. Don't want to let another one go. They've come back pretty well, kicking the last 2 goals. The last 3 goals. So it'll be a throw in now. That's throw in, going through is Robinson. There's the siren.
There it is.
Half time. And the grand final at Clayton Reserve. And the scores we have: North Kew 6-3-39, leading Hyatt by 8 points, 5-1-31. And that was Hyatt came through with the 2 goals there. It was a good fight back by Hyatt. Undisciplined play there by North Kew, and I'm sure the coach Jason King, who probably stood that mark at full back to watch him kick that ball, will have a lot to say to his players about their discipline at half time. But we're in for a crackerjack second half here. We have, again, I'll say the scores: 6-3-39 Kew, leading Hyatt by 8 points, 5-1-31, and we're in for a big second half here at Clayton Reserve. Only one multiple goal kicker, and that's Richard Zerson with 2 goals, all the rest singles. So we'll go in, we'll be back for the second half in just a while. Points 6-3-39 to 5-1-31. And we'll keep our eye open for Dale Barker, number 30 for North Kew. And there's the siren to start the second half. We got Cant in there with Parnell. Hyatt kicking towards the railway end. The bounce favours Parnell. His tap doesn't go too far. He went to Knapp for North Kew. He's found a teammate who squares it up. He's looking for Big Matty Harrison. He takes a big strong mark down there.
Good mark.
He's proving elusive down there in that goal square. He's taken that mark about 45 metres out from goal. And I don't think he'll have a problem. The wind has deceived us up here. But we've seen some nice goals kicked at both ends of the ground. But as Hammers, you said in the first half, the other side is probably the favouring. So if he aims for that left-hand point post, I think we could have a goal here. He comes in now, puts the kick on its way.
Hey.
It's a shocking kick, and he's missed a lot. He's missed a lot, and it's out of bounds on the fall, and it'll be a free kick to Hyatt. Deep in their defence. Coming over to take that. Not sure who that is. And they're quickly to play on. It's a bad option. It's running in numbers now. Hyatt leading the race, but coming through is Flavelle. He's pretty speedy. He keeps it up to a teammate. Looking at and the umpire has come through and said it's out of bounds. And I think Dale Barker is out there. He might have got a dressing down, but they're giving him a second opportunity. But a throw in about 30 metres from North Kew's goal. To throw in now. Grubisic there with Parnell. It ends up with Richards. He handballs it on. He gets a kick out. He's leading in the race is Andrew Robinson. He shepherded off the ball, but Robinson took his eyes off it and he ran over it, and it'll be Stacks on the mill. and it's pushed out of bounds. It'll be a throw in, centre wing on the outer side. And we've gone nearly 2 minutes into this third quarter. North Kew still by 8 points. Parnell and Cant in the ruck again. Parnell wearing number 36. Big tap out there by Cant to no one's advantage. It's a bit of volleyball there. And it's kicked forward there by Favell. He's getting a lot of touches in his opening minutes of this third quarter. Leading in the race there was Dale Barker. He's trying to get back into the game from that misdemeanour in that last quarter. He's running through there for Hyde. It's a defensive kick. He's looking for Greggy Walker. Greggy Walker runs on. He's taken Hyde. Now boys, they're playing on. I thought he had his head ripped off there, Hammers. Was I looking at something else? But they all showed desperation there.
Nearly a coat hanger.
Nearly a coat hanger. And it'll be a throw in about 60 metres from Hyatt's goal.
Okay, wait for the boundary umpire to throw it in. Canton Parnell. Parnell just uses his body, pushes him out, takes the ball out of the air, but gets locked up in a tackle. Eventually, another Hyatt fella there gets locked up, and the umpire will come in and bounce the ball. He's actually been throwing it up on the outer side, and that's exactly what he's doing again. Up they go. No one gets an effective tap out. Robinson's in there going hard, and he's going to get the free kick. Taken too high was Robinson, and he has a chance to kick him deep into attack. There's Dewhurst leading now. He goes back, goes with a long kick over the back. Here's a chance so for Q, but sock it off the ground. It's a good goal. It's a goal to Hyatt. Zerson.
Number 3. Great soccer goal there by Richard Zerson.
Just read the ball. North Kew fumbled a little bit. The ball hit the deck, and no sooner it hit the deck, he just socketed it off in midair and put through Hyatt's 6th goal. They now move on to 6 goals, 1-37, trailing North Kew 6-3-39. We've got a 2-point ball game here. It's anybody's game, and just to start, Hyatt 1-2 in this second half. Ball goes back down again. Parnell gets a tap out. Only goes as far as Flavella, North Kew. He gets the ball into the direction of Simmons. Simmons couldn't do much with it. Here's a chance for Hyde to clear. They do. They bring it back in towards the centre of the ground where Murphy takes the ball, handballs it off quickly. Now it goes up towards full forward there. Robinson's there and Dewhurst, and they can't take the ball, and it goes over the line for a boundary throw in. They'd be all pumped up at the moment, Hyde. We've played 4 minutes into this third quarter. They trail by 2 points. The umpire throws it back in, comes over the back of the pack. Quick kick comes into the direction of full forward there for Hyde. Here's a go. Dewhurst could mark it. No, the umpire's found a free kick. It's going back towards Hyde, I think it is.
Down the ground, I think there, Hammers.
Was it down the ground to Dewhurst? It is down the ground. Dewhurst is going to take the free kick. He's only 15 metres out from goal. On a very, very tight angle. On the wrong side for a right footer as well. We'll see what he can do. The leading goal kicker this year from the Hyde Football Club, Stephen Dewhurst. Doesn't look like he can run around. He might have to go with the banana kick here. Or he's holding it for a standard drop punt. We'll just see what he does. It's a very tight angle. Comes in, very deliberate approach. Goes with the drop punt. The kick's on its way. We'll wait for the goal umpire. I think it's there. It's there. Hyde have hit the front. They're in front now. They go to 7-1. Leading North Kew 6-3.
And that's a great opening start in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter here. Hyde have kicked 2 goals in the first 5 minutes, and they've taken the lead since the first goal of the game. They moved to 7-1-43, leading North Kew by 4 points, and they are pumped up. They're backing each other up. They've been really fired up by their coach, John Murphy. We're back in the centre now, and we've got Gareth Jones and Cant. 2 went up there. Zerson also. It's a quick kick out there by Jason Inns, only as far as McAllister. And McAllister has been the one I've been unable to name. They got loose players everywhere outside. They've done a big switch. Matty Sheen takes the mark. They need to move it on quickly to take advantage of this. He's a bit slow. Matty Sheen kicks it forward, looking for big Chrissy Robinson. Zerson was up high, roving it there with Adam Top. He runs around, he gets a handball over to Puelsma, who's been quiet today. It clears them all. It bounced there quickly. It's running, attacking the ball. The North Kew is quickly forward by Grahik. He can't find a teammate. McAllister's in there. He's tackled hard, and he's been dropping the ball. That was a great tackle there by North Kew. Grabbed the arm, and it's a good Good free kick there, paid, and Matty O'Keefe. He's quickly to pay on. McAllister let him go. As it's 2 on the 2 here, and there's a mark over the back
Push
there
out.
taken by O'Connor, but it's a push out, and it'll be taken by, it looks like Robinson, Andrew Robinson. But he wants to square it up. He goes along the side. Scotty Lang's out there. Over the top there is Greggy Walker, and he punches it out of the hands, and it's out of bounds about 60 metres from Hyde's goal. We've gone 7 minutes into this third quarter, and Hyde have come out firing. They've kicked 2 goals.
That wind seems to die down, Paul.
4 points.
The wind's died down?
I think so. We're a bit warmer up here now. Ball's thrown in. Cant and Jones giving away a lot of inches. It comes out there. O'Connor is tackled by Sheen. He gets the handball out. And Knapp is in there for North Kew. He gets it out to a teammate in Simmons, Dylan Simmons, and he kicks it forward.
Coming back
a
to
free
Hyatt.
kick has been paid to Kevin Murphy for Hyatt. Didn't see what that was for, Hammers, did you?
Holding off the ball.
Holding off the ball. Here he goes, out of side, centre wing. Looks like he's about to play on there, but no call paid. Umpires running into each other. Oh, quick kick forward. He's found Gareth Jones. Gareth Jones will be quick to play on. They're going out for the wide kick. Oh, the kick smothered by Matty O'Keefe. He's quick onto it. There's a bad turnover. Oh, leading in the race was Harrison. The mark was dropped by him. There's a lot of pressure down there. McAllister's there. He gets a good handball out to Jones. Jones gets a quick kick forward, but only as far as Knapp. He's giving it up again. Knapp runs it forward. He squares it up. Looking for Harrison. It's over his head. Dewhurst is down there. Oh, a free kick has been paid again.
Oh, to Harrison. It's
To Harrison. Not sure what that was for, probably holding the man again. And Harrison will line up about 35 metres out from goal, directly in front.
He's only kicked 1 goal. He's been good for him though, Paul.
He has been very good. He's kicked 2 points. And Gareth Jones had 2 opportunities there to really put Hyde into attack, and his kick was smothered once and the other one was a turnover. But Matty Harrison's got it now, 30 metres out from goal. He lines up and puts it straight through the middle. That's a goal to North Kew, and they hit the front again. They go on to 7-3-45, leading Hyde by 2 points, 7-1-43, and we've gone nearly 9 minutes into this third quarter.
Okay, good goal there to Harrison. Shouldn't miss those as a good full forward doesn't. And it was no exception. Ball comes back into the centre, and we got a ball game on here. Seesawing a game. Ball goes up. Cant gets a tap down. Now's the chance for Hyde. They've got the opportunity to go up towards half forward. Do so, and a big mark there taken by Robinson. This is Chris Robinson. Now he moves it on quickly to Dewhurst. There's a player over the back there, and that was Greg Walker. Couldn't take the ball, and it's off his hands and through for 1 behind. They now move to 7-2-44, trailing North Kew now by just a solitary point, 7-3-45. As we wait for King now to bring the ball back in. King goes straight up the middle of the ground and there to take a good mark. It's a handball play on quickly to Flavel. Flavel moves it on. Now it comes over to O'Connor. O'Connor with a short pass up towards full forward. Over the head of Harrison though, and over the line and out of bounds for a boundary throw in. And gee, they took it quickly from their goals from Hyde's goals right up to their forward pocket. Without Hyde touching the ball.
Flavel's getting plenty of it, Hammers.
He certainly is.
Very dangerous when he gets his hands on it.
Yep, the ball's getting thrown back in. Just grabbed out of the ruck. And a quick kick in towards goal was by Grabiscus. Goes up. No one can take the mark. Here's a chance now for Hyde to clear. They do so and take it around the outer side of the ground. And eventually the ball goes over the line for a boundary throw-in. Yet again, we've played 10.5 minutes into this third quarter. We've got a 1-point ball game. It's North Kew, 7-3-45 leading Hyde, 7-2-44. It's a 1-point game. Ball gets thrown back in. No one can take the ball out of the ruck. It's locked up and no one can come clear. And the ball will be bounced or thrown up, I should say, on the outer side on the half-forward line there for North Kew. Up it goes. Grabiscus gets a big punch forward. Now it's a chance for Hyde through Robinson. They couldn't take the ball. Andrew Robinson, he took it and over the line for yet another boundary throw in. So Hyde to come out full of running. Got 2 goals. North Kew pegged 1 back. Grabiscus gets a tap out again. Locked up in a tackle there. You've got to get rid of it. He does eventually. Here's a quick kick out of the pack for North Kew. Harrison's here, got it. Slams it onto his right boot. Here's a go. They can't get it. No, it's rushed through for a behind for North Kew. There's another chance there for Harrison. Couldn't quite take clean possession. Had a quick kick. Look at Robinson running hard there, and he goes out towards Robinson. He's over at the back. Here's a chance for Hyde. Can't get it. It's taken by Simmons. He handballs inboard. Here's a short kick up towards half forward, but chipping in was Paul Murphy for Hyde, taking a good mark. At half back, he swings onto his left boot, goes wide out towards Robinson. Couldn't take the mark, should have taken it, and eventually it goes off his hands and over the boundary line for another throw-in. It's on the grandstand side wing. The umpire now throws it back into play. Robinson goes up. Big fist away there by Jade Hill. Goes back over the line for another boundary throw-in though. We've played 12.5 minutes into this third quarter. We've got a 2-point ball game. It's North Kew in front. 2 points. We wait for the umpire to throw it back in. Next goal, crucial to both sides. Here it goes. Comes over the back for Hyde. They got a chance to go up towards half forward to Parnell. Went for it one-handed. Should have gone two hands. Malone's there. Taps it in front. Here's a go for Parnell. Couldn't get it. Had Dewhurst all on his own. They're working the ball hard. Dewhurst now picks it up. He's locked up in a tackle. Just drops it. Malone gets in there. Maroney, sorry, gets in there. He's locked up in a tackle. It's pretty tough in there at the moment. The umpire's found a free kick though. We've got the crowd applauding out there in front of us. I thought the umpire was going to come in and bounce it. He is. He's throwing it up. Didn't see what that was for, Paul.
Don't know what the crowd are seeing there, mate, but it's a ball up here. Harrison and Hill. Harris was knocked down there by Hill. It's picked up by a teammate there, and it's been squared up and taken a good mark there by Parnell wearing number 36. He's about 60 metres out from goal. He should go for the big bomb forward, even have a shot at goals because he can carry from here. He comes in now, puts a kick on his way. It's not a good one. There's Zerson. There's a big mark, and now
he's paid it.
Serson has been on fire. He's kicked 3 goals, including a beautiful soccer goal earlier in this quarter. He's proven a live wire. He's been picked up by Jason Hinton. He's been running around him all this quarter. We've gone 14 minutes and Hyatt trail by 2 points. And Zerson's going to line up for goal number 4. He had plenty of that, I thought. And the umpire thought so too. He comes in now. Very deliberate in his approach. The kick's on its way. The umpire watching over his head. That's another goal to Hyatt, and we're back in front. Goal number 4 to Richard Zerson. And that moves Hyde onto 8-2-50, leading North Kew 7-4-46. And Hyde have come out full of running. They're going in hard. Players to left. Chrissy Robinson has been fantastic. He's going for every contest. He's dropped a couple of marks, but he's been great.
He's running hard, isn't he, and presenting himself.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, he's going very hard. He's Scotty Parnell as well. He's putting his head and body in where it all counts. In the ruck now, Chrissy Robinson and Jade Hill. Up it goes. Punched out by Jade Hill. No one can get a run of it. Matty Sheen picks it up. He's tackled. Ends up with Flavelle. He runs through the centre. He's looking for Matty Harrison, who's playing in front. Down with him is Chris Vander. Bad bounce. No one can pick it up. He's Harrison picked it up. He was tackled, and the umpire said it's all mine. He'll throw it up. They're about 45 metres out from North Kew's goal. The umpire's not wasting any time. And there's the bounce, not a good one. There's plenty of players around, and Flavelle got the run of the ball. No one could get it. It comes out to Tim McMahon. He kicks it high and up and under. Hits the goal square, and it's punched away by the Hyatt defence, and it's out of bounds, right in their forward pocket. We've gone 15.5 minutes into this third quarter, and Hyatt lead by 4 points. They've come out full of running. We can't say that enough. North Kew deep into attack though now. I want to hold this one up. Grubezic and Robinson. No one can get a tap down. It stacks on the mill. Running in there for Hyatt was McDonald. And Hyatt get a quick clear out. And it hits the boundary line. They've made up about 35 metres. 40 metres around from North Kew's goal. Good defensive work there by Hyatt. Just gaining some meterage. That's all they got to do. Richard Zerson, he'd be best on ground by far now. He's made use of every possession he's got. Grubezic goes for the punch down. Stacks on the mill again. Ventin's there. And it comes out to, looks like Lukey Richards. He kicks it forward, looking for a teammate there. And there's that man again, Zerson. He's got some good hands. He's got Parnell on the lead. He should look for him. He goes now. Oh, there's
Dewhurst.
no one within 40 metres. He goes for Dewhurst. It's punched down by King. No one can get a clear possession. An empty goal square for Hyatt, but it's pushed out of bounds 40 metres from Hyatt's goal. Great mark there by Richard Zerson. Probably could have gone a bit quicker to Parnell. He could have gone on further again himself. But good forward in their attacking zone now. Jade Hill and Parnell. Parnell got the punch down, but only went as far as Hill. Dropped the mark there was Robinson. Coming through to help out was McAllister. He got his handball on. North Kew in attack now. It ends up with O'Keefe. He runs around on his left. He's got Grabizic in the best spot. He had a couple of bites, couldn't take the mark. He's tackled now by Murphy. Murphy comes in, gets a handball out. He's found Matty Sheen. He finds a teammate there. He squares it up and finds Andrew Robinson. And he's got the mark on the centre wing.
He's got Chris on the other side.
Oh, he had his brother on the other side, but he didn't go for him. But big Specky there was Big Parnell. He couldn't take it. It's pushed forward. Mopping up there was Dylan Simmons for North Kew. It ended up with, looked like Matty Sheen, and he got a handball on and to no advantage, and it's out of bounds 40 metres from Hyatt's goal.
Okay, another goal here would be very, very handy for Hyatt. We've played just on nearly 18 minutes into this third quarter. It's been Hyatt this quarter. They've played the bit of footy, no doubt about it. Ball gets thrown back into play, goes over the back of the pack. No one can take it. Here's a chance, though, for Hyatt to go forward. Comes into the direction of Dewhurst.
Oh!
And Dewhurst is marked. He's got a player over the top. He could have handballed it.
He still can.
All on his own. He'd want to kick the goal now. That was John Charles he had, just standing in the full forward line, right on the goal line. Could have handballed over the top for a certain goal. Now he's got to go back and take the set shot.
He kicked one from here already this quarter though, Hammers, so I think he'd be fairly confident. Lining up for number 3.
Possibly a little bit tighter, but nevertheless, he'd want to kick the goal now. Dewhurst, from no more than 15 metres out from goal, goes with a drop punt again. It's on its way. I think he might have pushed it across the face. We'll wait. No, it's a goal. Well, there you go. It's a goal. That's Dewhurst's third. Hyatt extend their lead now to 10 points. What a quarter it's been by Hyatt.
Those goal umpires, they get us in every time, they know, Hammers. They run around enough, they make them work for it, and then we pause and wait, and then it's a goal, and the crowd just erupts.
There wasn't much reaction behind the goals, was there?
Or in the goal square either, but back in the centre now.
Comes back into the centre, the umpire bounces the ball. Fisted away there was Simmons for North Kew. Only goes as far as Polsma. Polsma goes up towards half-forward line again. They're running hard now. Comes out to Robinson. Comes into the direction of Dewhurst. He's gupping back. He's got the mark. Well, Stephen Dewhurst has taken another mark. He has a chance to put through his 4th. And what a handy lead this will be for Hyatt. Approaching the 20-minute mark of the third quarter. They call it the Premiership quarter. And that's just what it could be. He's going back a long, long way. I don't know if he has to go back this far, Paul.
I think this will go into the railway, this kick, mate.
We might be looking for a new football in about 10 seconds' time.
He's making sure he's taking all the time that he can.
Certainly is. Well, Dewhurst from no more than 10 metres out, directly in front. Shouldn't miss a goal from here, and doesn't. He puts through his 4th. More importantly, it's Hyatt's 10th. What a great quarter this has been by Hyatt.
They're full of running, Hammers. They
certainly are.
The Robinsons, they're doing a lot of talk out there. They're talking to each other. They're encouraging each other. You just see the heads drop a little bit then by North Kew. I wouldn't count them out, but they're full of running.
They certainly are. It's 10-2, 62 Hyatt, leading North Kew 7-4, 46, and we're approaching time on in this, the third quarter.
Back in the centre now. Chrissy Robinson in the ruck against Jade Hill. The bounce favours Robinson. Punching it down there was O'Keefe running over the top. Oh, in there was Bartley. Gets the hand over to Robinson. He puts the big boot into it. It goes higher than longer. He's got Walker down there. Walker punches it down. He's got a teammate running through. He run over the top. He pushes it forward. Scotty Lang pushes it to his advantage. He runs onto it now. He can't quite get it. Johnny Charles is there. Oh, they played a free kick to Scotty Lang. Oh, they want to hurry it on. They've got to get another one here. And watch Richard Zerson. He's just setting himself for a big specky into you too. Scotty Lang will be quick here. He's got a few players down there. Oh, he squares it up. Don't know if that was the right option. Robinson slipped over the back. Was Adam Top. What a mark! Oh, they're going up, Hyatt. He looks over here for his man Zerson. Yes! Oh, they're playing beautiful football, Hyatt. Zerson has got this, and he'll kick this from about 50 out, where we've seen plenty of goals kicked from here, and Zerson's already kicked 4. He'll have a shot at this for sure. North Q is getting a bit slack in their defence. We've seen Jason Innes standing on his toes, but when the ball's in movement, you just got to watch him every second. Zerson coming in now. Very deliberate. Distance might get him. Oh, the kick looks beautiful. Oh, it's a goal!
It's a beauty.
It's a goal to Hyatt. They go to a 22-point lead. They get 11-68, leading North Q 7-4. And they've saved their best football for the third quarter of the grand final. And they might have a chance for another one. We've gone 22 and a half minutes, and that's their 6th goal for the quarter, when North Q have only kicked 1, and they've been absolutely on fire. Richard Zerson has set him up big time. He kicked 2 goals in the second quarter. He's kicked 3 goals this quarter. He's had good backup by Dewhurst. We're back in the centre now. Chrissy Robinson in the ruck with Joan Hill. They got no answers, Hyatt. That was a big punch by Jade Hill. Only as far as Bartlett. He gets a handball over to a running teammate. Oh, Andrew Robinson blocks it off. He punches it forward. Timmy McMahon's in there. They can't get a clear possession. He's tackled high from Jason McAllister. And Timmy McMahon will take the free kick. He's quick to play on. They've only got Matty Harrison down there. He's got plenty to beat. He positions himself well, but it's punched by defence. Adam Tops down there. He gets tackled. They get a quick kick forward.
It's a goal.
Oh, it was a goal. I didn't see who got that, but that was a great kick in the pack by North Q in the dying minutes of this quarter. I think we're in a high crowd in front of us because they're very quiet. But that was a great goal within the pack, and that just curled in and just snaked past the point post, and that was a goal. I think that could have been Matty O'Keefe kicking that. But that's a goal, and that pushes North Q onto 8-4-52, trailing high by 16 points, 11-2-68. Back in the centre now. Big punch by Robinson. It's deflected off. Goes to North Q. They're coming to run on now. He comes to Dale Barker. He gets a quick kick forward, looking for a teammate up there. Looks like Harrison. He can't get it. He's harassed, and he can't get it out. He's looking for his teammate Indo Benatsky. He can't get it. Ends up with Jade Hill. He kicks it, a monster kick up high, about 60 metres high. Grubizic's there. It's punched out wide. Goes to Matty Sheen. He finds Kevin Murphy. Murphy's quick onto the right. He's got Zerson again. Oh, it's good punch there by Jason Innes. Jason Innes hasn't had the best quarter, but that was good defensive work. He can't let the work rate drop, and that was a good punch from behind. Zerson, for one of the first times, went for a chest mark, and he's got safe hands. He probably should have gone for the hand mark. Throwing now out of side. Just on Hyatt's favourable side of wing. Of centre. It's a hold up here, not sure what it's all about. Andrew Robinson. He's just walked off the bench, I believe. Not sure if he's been sent off, but no replacement for him. We'll have to keep our eyes on him. They're coming through there. Jade Hill looks like Hyder, a man short. Jade Hill kicks it forward. It's a punch down there by Bartlett. He recovers, kicks it forward. Two North Q players affect each other. Johnny Charles comes through. He gets a kick, but it's smothered. They're all getting very desperate now. It stacks on the middle, and the umpire will come through, and he will ball it up. And we're about... Oh, it's a free kick! It's a free kick to Johnny Charles.
3/4 time, is it? Siren's gone.
I didn't hear the siren, but the siren is gone.
3/4 time.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Hammers. I didn't see that. Oh, they let the ball bounce and it landed on the goal line. But at 3/4 time, what a quarter by Hyde. They lead by 16 points, 11-2-68. Leading North Q 8-4-54, and what a quarter by them. Hammers are absolutely fantastic. They come out full of fire. They kicked a couple of goals in that first 5 minutes, and they were just on fire. Certainly 2 goals to Zerson, 3 goals to Zerson, 2 goals to Dewhurst, and they were right back in it. So we have got a huge game. North Q are going to have to lift their work rate if they're to get up in this grand final. They've only lost 1 game for the year, but it's going to be very, very tough for them to get up over this line, Hammers.
Well, they were just caught napping there, weren't they? It just seemed like they just stopped for... well, probably not long, 5 minutes, and they just got the wake-up call because Hyatt just banged on a couple of quick ones and from then just took full control of the quarter. They kicked 6 goals, 1 for the quarter to North Kew, just the 2 goals. But yeah, quite right, Paul. They're, North Kew are going to have their work cut out just to get back into this game. Hyatt are certainly on a roll. Stephen Dewhurst and Richard Serson were just fantastic in that third quarter.
Quarter of 1999 season. Hyatt up by 16 points. Parnell and Hill in the ruck. Bell is bounced. It favours Hill, but he's run past it. Flavelle tries to grab it. Parnell runs through. He gets a run of the ball. He gets a big kick forward. That was beautiful stuff. He's looking for Robinson down there. It's tapped out of his hands. He recovers the best. He gets a quick kick. He can't get it. He's tackled. It ends up with Kevin Murphy. He couldn't get a kick on it, and it stacks on the mill, and the umpire will come in and ball it up about 30 metres from Hyatt's goal. That was a good opening minute into this first quarter. They're deep into attack now. Robinson will go up. He's got Hill. Hill gets a tap down. He goes as far as Flavelle. He gets a handball out to a teammate there. He's tackled by Murphy. Murphy tackles again. It's a kick forward. Only as far as Matty Sheen. He'll kick the Hyatt back into attack. He's got Zerson down there. That was Maroney. He couldn't get his hands on it. Pushing it back, I thought that would have been. But it ends up out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in 25 metres from their goal. I thought that was the rule. Hammers, if you go up for a big speck and you don't take it, it's a push in the back. Serson, he's had 5 goals. It would have been a free kick for number 6, I'd say. It'll be a throw-in now. Hyatt deep into attack. Hill and Robinson. No one gets a clear tap. It comes out to Walker. He gets it to Murphy. He squares it up. Charles is in front. He can't take it. Zerson is there. So is Dewhurst. Charles again. He picks it up, but he runs it out of bounds. And it'll be a throw-in again, about 15 metres from their goals. Hyde got all the attacking. They're leading by 16 points early in this fourth quarter. Throw in now. Robinson and Hill. Robinson grabs it only as far as O'Connor. O'Connor can't grab it. It comes out to North Kew. They handball it over to O'Keefe, and they're away, North Kew. It looks like a scrubby old kick, and I think the boundary line has beaten him. Yes, and the umpire has called that from about 50 metres away. Benatsky couldn't get to it, and it's out of bounds. Coming out, running it out, depends is McAllister. He squares it up, not to anyone in particular, and Jade Hill takes an easy mark at centre-half back. He's got to quickly move it on. He's got O'Connor down here by himself. Oh, he's got runners everywhere. It looks like here is Barker.
Oh!
That a big mark by Poelsma. And the crowd love it. Poelsma kicks it forward. That's a bit up and under. Robinson's got 2 to beat, and Jade Hill takes another big mark. Looks like he's playing loose in defence out of the ruck, and they're going to have to watch that. 2 easy marks to him in the last minute. He kicks it long. He's looking for his teammate there. Across there was Dewhurst. Oh, it was Parnell. Parnell couldn't take the mark. Ends up with Bartlett. His kick smothered by Barker, and he's been tackled high, and it'll be a free kick to Bartlett.
Free kick in the half-back line. Bartlett has the opportunity to kick Hyde out of defence. Up they go. All North Kew, though, down. The kick smothered, though, from Knapp, and the ball goes not over the line. It's going to be a ball up right on the line. Or probably you might just as well throw it in, umpire, because you can see it's going to get fisted straight back over. He comes in a few metres. Throws the ball up. Hyde hook it inboard. Here's a chance for Robinson. He's caught up in a big tackle. Going in there hard. I think it was over the line. It was. Jason King was in there hard for North Kew. Tried to clear the ball. Couldn't do so. So we'll wait for the boundary umpire to bring it back into play. It's Hyatt leading by 16 points over the pack. Over the back, Jade Hill gets a fist. Only goes as far though as Sheehan. Sheehan swings onto the right boot. Goes up towards full forward. Over the back is Dewhurst. Taps it now out in front of him. Here's a go for Lang. Swings onto the right boot. Gets a little chip kick. It's all Hyatt here. Wait for the... they get the quick handball out. Doesn't go to anyone in particular. Locked up in a tackle there are the North Kew players and the Hyatt players, and the umpire will come in and throw the ball up. Only 20 metres out from the Hyatt's goal, and if they get the first one, it's going to be tough for North Kew. It comes down to Flavelle. He couldn't get a kick. Here's a go for North Kew. They try and head out towards the boundary line. Going through there for Hyatt, there was Duncan. Duncan gets a quick kick. Goes up towards the full forward pocket. Eventually the ball goes over the line and out of bounds for a throw. And we've played just under 4 minutes into this last quarter. It's Hyatt leading by 15 points. 16 points it should be. Boundary umpire throws it back in. Jade Hill hooks it over the back, could be dangerous. Here's a go now for Walker. Couldn't get it clear. Chance for North Kew to clear there through Simons. Simons goes with a kick to the eight of the boundary line, finds it and over and out for a throw-in. All important first goal of this last quarter. Throws it back in. Robinson Hill there tries to just grab it out of the air. Tackled there well. Eventually Jason King for North Kew comes out of defence, goes with the right boot. He's got a loose man, backing back into the pack, taking a very good mark. There was Tim McMahon. He'd want to move it on quick. Not much offering up forward. Not a lot of movement. Now he just goes bang with a kick. No one in particular getting back there. There was a good chance though for Hyatt. They had plenty of numbers. Couldn't get it out. Eventually the handball does come out into... everyone's locked up in a tackle. They can't go anywhere. The tackling from the Hyatt defence was fantastic there. They had 2 or 3 opportunities in North Kew to kick it deep into their forward line. Couldn't do so. And Hyatt making all the running theirs. Ball gets thrown up. Parnell couldn't get it. Eventually the handball comes out into the direction of Richards. Luke Richards moves it on quickly. They go around to the outer side, Hyatt, but it's all North Kew, and they're going to bring it deep back in towards full forward. Ball comes in over the back. There could be a mark here for North Kew.
Harrison again.
Harrison it is. Matt Harrison, he's already kicked 2. He needs to kick 3. He'll probably need to kick 4 there to get up here, North Kew. It's been good for him up forward, as we mentioned earlier, Matty Harrison. He's going to shoot from no more than 25 metres out. Goes with the right foot. I think it's there. It's a good one. Harrison's kicked his 3rd. North Kew are back in the game. They trail 8 goals for 52. Trail just by...
There's 9 goals for.
Make it 9 goals for. Okay. Got me. 11-2, 68. Hyatt. So they're back in the game, North Kew. We've played just on 6.5 minutes into this last quarter. They trail by 10 points, but they're back in the game, North Kew.
Yeah, it was a nice goal, nice set up there, and a good grab by Matty Harrison. Back in the centre, Parnell and Hill. Hill's lifted his game this quarter. It's bounced down, taken there by looks like big Damien Mills. Doesn't go too far. Oh, and he's tackled there. Hill, Jason King on Chrissy Robinson, and a free kick for dropping the ball. King squares it up. He wants to move it quickly. Coming out from attack was there, big Bartlett. He couldn't take it. The kick smothered for North Kew. Bartlett leads for the race. Also there is Grehek. Grehek gets a snap around. There's no one there. McAllister's there for the North Kew, for Hyde. He was spoiled by his own teammate. And there's a stacks on the mill. Good tackling in there, and the umpire comes in and will throw it in. We're about 55 metres from North Kew's goal, and it's a throw up on that outside. Coming there is Parnell. He gets a tump down. Goes to no one's advantage. Bartlett gets a hand pass out, goes for a teammate. Here's Johnny Charles. He gets a quick kick off the ground. Oh, Jason King running through there, and he torps it up forward. He's looking for Grabizic. Oh, Harrison.
He's paid it.
Umpire's paid it over the shoulder. Over the shoulder, free kick, and he's given it to Grabizic, and that seemed to be against Lukey Richards. Umpire still out from a long way off. Against Lukey Richards, and Grabizic will line up for goal number 2. This is not what Hyatt wanted. Let's hope the free kicks don't come into count in this last quarter for 1999. Grabizic comes in now from about 40 metres out. Kick on its way. It doesn't look that good. It's going to land in the goal square. No one can tap it. And it's off hands, and it's through for a point. And that will move North Kew onto 9-5, 59. Trailing Hyatt by 9 points, 11-2, 68. They want another goal Hyatt. We've gone 8.5 minutes into this last quarter. We come down to a crackerjack game. Hyatt will want to stay in front. They've had a great 3rd quarter, and we'll have Bartlett kicking it out. He kicks it long, looking for Robinson. Robinson sets himself. In front was O'Connor. No one can get a clear mark. Matty Sheen's there. He gets a handball over to Paul Ellsmer, who's been fairly quiet. Gets it to a teammate. It's a quick kick, and it's pushed out of bounds. Dale Barker had it, and running off there was Bernard Brady, but the boundary umpire called it from about 20 metres away. It was in front of us. It looked like the player was out, but you can never tell with the ball. He had to throw in about 40 metres from North Q's goal. Umpires and everyone are under pressure. Hill and Bills, Grabizic and Robinson. It taps down. Set up goal there by Wes Hall. Wes Hall, it lands in the goal square and it's punched off hands for another behind. And that puts on 9-6-60 North Q, trailing high by 8 points, 11-68. They're under pressure, this defence. Bartlett doesn't hit the square. He kicks out.
It's on the full.
Oh, it bounced and no one touched it in line. That was a bad kick by Bartlett. You'd think he'd used the full 10 metres of the square.
Yeah, good point, Paul. He only used about 4 metres of it, didn't he?
And the free kick will be taken by David Grehek. He's about 60 metres from goals. They're feeling under pressure. The emergency umpires trying to play us from offence. Let's watch that footy, mate. Here comes Grehek. He sets it up. We're going to have a big pack in the goal square again. Grabizic's there. No one can get hands on it. Barker's there. Poelsma's there. Let's push forward for Hyatt. They continue to do so, and they made about 20 metres on that, and it'll be a throw in about 30 metres from North Q's goal. We've gone 10 minutes into this last quarter, and we've got Hyatt by 8 points, and I'm excited, Hammers. Let's go, Hyatt. They throw it in now. Grabizic and Robinson. It's punched down by Grabizic. It's a hands up with O'Connor. He finds Barker. He's elusive. He gets a handball. Ends up with Harrison. He gets a quick kick. And where's home? No, it's Brady. And Brady's got the goal. Bernard Brady.
Been very quiet all day. Just what you want. He hasn't been on the ground that long.
And Matty Harrison was fantastic there. Dale Barker elusive, got the handball. He found Harrison. Harrison got a quick kick on the boot. It ended up with Brady. Bernard Brady in the goal square all on his own, and he's dribbled it through. And they only trail by 2 points, Hammers. They move to 10-6-66. Trailing high by 2 points, 11-2-68, back in the centre. It ends up with Favell. He picks it up. He's storming forward. He's got a teammate out wide and he's found him. Looks like
doing all the running.
Simmons has got it. He's got Barker all out of it by himself. He goes up forward for Harrison, and Harrison's about
all on his own.
He's got O'Connor in the goal square. Oh, he's been smothered. Oh, lots of pressure. McAllister picks it up. He's tackled high. And the umpire says, throw it in, umpire. We're 10 metres around from North Q's goal, deep in attack.
Have a break, Paul. Get your breath back. We've got an exciting grand final out here in 3rd Division, North Q and Hyatt. It's still Hyatt leading by 2 points. Umpire throws it back in. Taken out of the rack. Oh, Grabiscus. Grabiscus has taken it out of the rack, thrown it under the boot and kicked a ripper goal. North Q back in front. That's his 2nd goal. Ned Grabiscus. It's not Grabiscus.
Grabizic.
Grabizic. Well, what play? Just took the ball out of the boundary throw-in up against Chris Robinson and just snapshot a goal. And now they're back in front. Ball comes back in towards the centre. Hyatt now need the next one. They got to stop the flow. Oh, a bit of a high hit there on one of their players, North Q. He's down. Eventually the kick comes up towards the half-forward line. Oh, going in there for Hyatt was McAllister. Eventually it comes out. Tapped over the back door. This is great play. He's caught up in a tackle. It's going to be holding the ball. Taking the free kick for Hyatt. Well, boy, Paul Zima.
Bit of bad luck there by Dylan Simmons. He was running.
Certainly was.
He ran into his own player and he was held up.
Play goes on. Comes out towards Luke Richards. Takes a mark at the half-back line. Kicks up towards the wing. Here he goes. Up they go. No one takes a mark. Eventually the ball comes down on the ground. It's gone over the line out of bounds for a throw-in. McNutt tried to take it there for North Q. Couldn't do so. We've played 13 minutes into this final quarter. And what a dogfight it's been. It's North Q now back in front by 5 points. Ball comes down towards centre half forward for North Q. They have the opportunity. Just taking the ball was O'Connor. Couldn't do much with it. Here it goes out towards Brady. Brady couldn't get it. He's going to end up with it back. No, it's Barker. Barker kicks in towards goal for North Q. Goes across. It's play on, says the umpire. Well, it's another goal to North Q. You wouldn't believe it. Harrison has kicked a goal. The Hyde players stopped. They didn't know what had happened. Matty Harrison took the ball from the goal square, swung around onto his left boot and put through another goal. Well, it's exciting stuff here. It's 12-6-78 North Q, leading Hyde 11-2-68. They've got a 10-point lead. We've played 14 minutes into this final quarter. Well, what play going on here, Paul? You wouldn't believe it, would you?
They've kicked the last 5 goals, North Kew.
They're on a roll. Can Hyatt stop them and get one back themselves? The ball goes down. They've put Serskin back into the middle of the ground. The ball's locked up in a tackle by Kevin Murphy. He couldn't go anywhere. The umpire will come in and bounce the ball right back into the centre of the ground. And he does bounce it because it's in the middle. It's not on the outer side. North Kew have the numbers here. Eventually it comes out into the direction of O'Keefe. Swings onto the left boot. Falling over at the crucial time. The umpire's paid the mark to Poisma. I'll get it out. I'll get it right in a minute. He goes up, kicks up towards the half-forward line. The umpire's found a free kick. It's going into the direction of Robinson of Hyatt. He's got to move it on. He does. Dewhurst gives him the lead. He doubles back. He nearly took the mark. Couldn't do so. It's been suckered off the ground by Hyatt and it goes through for a point. Didn't see who kicked it off the ground, but it's gone through for 1 point. And they now move on to 11 goals, 3. They're stopped to a walk, Hyatt. They opened up a 16-point lead and North Kew have just fought their way back into the game as a top side would do. Ball comes back in from Jason King. Now it comes out to the outer side wing where the mark is taken by O'Connor. Been very good for him in this last quarter. Mark O'Connor directing traffic, telling him to hit the boundary line. Goes with an up and under towards Harrison. Harrison takes a mark. Umpire doesn't pay it. He says play on. Ball comes back out. Here's a chance for Hyatt now. They have the opportunity to clear. They couldn't do so, and Knapp will see the ball over for a boundary throw. And we've played just under 16 minutes.
Centre wing, grandstand side. North Kew by 9 points. This has been a great comeback by them. Throw in now. We got Kent up there with Jones. No, it was Walker. No one can get a clear possession. Flavel's there, and the umpire's quick to come in and say it's all mine. He'll throw it up. Centre wing. No one deep into attack. They got all the running North Kew, and the umpire's called the blood rule, and Flavel will come off. And coming on to replace him will be Phil Puller. He's kicked a goal already today. They've had plenty of goal kickers. 8 in all. Throw up now. Walker and Kent. Kent gets a tap down. No one's advantage in there for his Puller straight away into the action. Poelsma picks it up. He gets tackled by O'Keefe. And the umpire's paid a too high tackle. I thought it was pretty fair, but Poelsma's got it. They want to move it on pretty quick now. The kick is pretty ordinary. The spec flows up. There was Top. He couldn't take the mark. And it stacks on the mill. And the umpire will come in and throw it up. Hide into attack. They need to score here. We have gone 16.5 minutes into this last quarter. And they haven't scored a goal. Just that solitary point just a couple of minutes ago. Bounce down now. Tap down there by Kent. Taken by Robinson. He tackled. He gets the kick forward. Running forward is Dewhurst. No one can grab it. Dewhurst picks it up. He runs through the pack. He's tackled hard. There for his Cameron Duncan. He squares it up. He finds a teammate in top. He can only go as far as the North Kew defence. Murphy's in there. Kent's in there. Here comes big Chrissy Robinson. Now it's Lesjack. It comes out to Greggy Walker. He can't grab it. Scotty Lang's in there. And it's taken.
Oh, it's a free kick to Hyatt.
It's a free kick to Scotty Lang, and I'd like to know how many free kicks he's had for Too High today. He's the smallest man on the field. You don't have to tackle him normally, and it ends up with him. And Scotty Lang's got it. He's directly in front, about 40 metres. I wonder if this kick will test him. But this will put Hyatt right back in this, and this will get the blood pumping up here in the commentary box, Hammers. I'm pretty excited already, but if we got a kick in it, I'll be very excited. Lang comes in now. Kick on its way. Doesn't look that good, but
it's it.
But it's home. Another goal to Hyatt. We've got a cracker. 12-3, 75, trailing North Kew, 12-6, 78, 3-point ball game. And that was his first goal, Scotty Lang's first goal of the day. He's been at one of their best. And that puts him in within a goal. We have gone 18 minutes into this last quarter. And it's the last quarter for 1999, the Division 3 Grand Final. Jade Hill comes on the ground. He goes straight to the centre. He's up against Walker. The umpire's not mucking around. He's quick to bounce it. Up they go. It's Walker. Gets a tap down. He's found Robinson. He handballs it on. Running through is O'Keefe. Coming through there is King. His kick is smothered. It comes out to McMahon. He's
well played.
It's come down by North Kew. They kick it forward. Powell's was there and takes a good mark for Hyde. He wants to be quick. He's got a few players there. He goes slow. He's got Lesjack.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Oh, you've got to stay down, some of you as well. He gets a handball outside. That was Duncan. He couldn't find anyone. Harry Robinson's in there. It comes out to O'Keefe for North Kew. He's tackled by Sheen, and it's out of bounds. A throw in centre wing. 19 minutes gone this last quarter.
They've done it
by 3 points.
They've done it a few times. They've had too many ups sometimes during the day. Hyatt. All up and no one down. The umpire throws it back into play. Over the top was the big fella Hild. Ball comes down into the direction of Flavel. The ball's
Free
coming.
kick.
It's a free kick to Hyatt.
Parnell.
Parnell's going to take it. The big fella, Scott Parnell, tried his heart out all day. He's going to have the opportunity to kick him deep into attack, and he does. Goes up towards centre forward. Once again, there's plenty up. No one down. Here's a chance, though, for Hyatt. They've got it through Duncan. He swings around. He's messing around. Now he goes with a kick. Quick kick into the forward pocket. No one can take it. Here's a go. Oh, Serson goes with a quick kick. It goes out of bounds and out of bounds on the full. We've played just on 20 minutes. Time on's just starting in this final quarter. What a ripper of a game it's been. It's North Kew leading by 3 points. So we wait for them to bring the ball back into play. They're going to hug the outer boundary. They do so. Parnell takes a good mark for Hyatt. No, says the umpire. He's paid the man in front to Harrison. He goes up towards full forward. Here's an opportunity. They got the loose man. Tim McMahon's out after it. Good play there by Hyatt. Now the big fellas in their Gravescus.
Lukey Richards as well done. He's
very good play
there.
Great play there by Lukey Richards. As I said, the ball's gone over the boundary line, gets thrown back into play. No one gets a fist away. It falls to the front of the pack and eventually goes over the line and out of bounds for another throw in. Well, it's a case of next goal wins, it looks like. We've played just on 21 minutes into this final quarter. The umpire throws it back in. Hyatt absolutely desperate to get the next goal. If they don't get one more, they're going to go down. Ball gets thrown back into play. No one gets it out, and the umpire's going to... I don't know if he's going to bounce it or throw it up. He's been throwing it up on the outer side. This time he bounces. Not a very good one. Ball comes out towards the boundary line. Taken away there by Serskin. He goes with a kick, and again he's kicked it out in the full, and that's where his last 2 kicks are gone. So North Kew will bring the ball back into play, and no doubt they're taking plenty of time, and it's going to be Simons that takes it, goes in with a short kick, finds his man there in Jason King. Jason King's got the ball. Played a good game, kicks it deep in towards the forward line. Up they go, there is no contest because over the back, the big fella, Grabisic, takes a mark for North Kew. He has the chance now to probably finish off the grand final, put the final nail in the coffin. What has been a fantastic game of football. Grabisic now has the opportunity for North Kew. He's taken plenty of time. It's 3 points of difference. He has a chance to stretch it to 9, and that'll probably be enough to win the game. Grabisic comes in, 20 metres out. The kick's on its way. It's there. It's home. I think North Kew are home. Great play there. That's his 3rd goal of the game, and he's been very important to the North Kew side. Grabisic kicks his 3rd. Hyatt at 12-3, 75. They trail North Kew 13-6, 84. That's a 9-point ball game. That could be enough. We've played 23 minutes into the final quarter. Their ball goes back into the centre. Here's a chance for Hyatt. They clear the ball, go up towards half forward. Lang roves the ball well, puts it out in front of him, runs onto it again, goes in towards goal. He's offline. Scotty Lang is offline. It would have been fantastic. 23.5 minute mark of the final quarter. Couldn't put it through though. And at North Kew are leading by 8 points. Take it away, Paul. There's not long to go, probably a minute.
Jason King has got it now. He's taken all the time in the world. It's been a great fight back by North Q. They trail by 22 points late in that third quarter. He brings it out to the outer side, looking for Jade Hill. Greg Walker's there now. It was like a good mark to Walker. Hill had his hands on as well. But Walker's got it. He needs to be quick. He kicks it forward. It's a bit high. It's a bit high, but Dewhurst, they're going through there. His teammates and Matty Sheehan. If he gets this and they get it back to the centre, they've got a chance. 24 minutes gone. And
He's got it.
Matty Sheehan. They trail by 2 points on it. We've gone 24 and a half minutes. And they move to 13-4, 82, trailing North Q 13-6, 84, and it's been goal for goal. Matty Sheehan took a big specky there, and he went back and he's gone bang for his first goal of the day. 24 minutes and 30 seconds gone. Back in the centre now. It can't be much.
Look at all the
time.
players. They're all in the middle of the ground. No one at the forward lines.
Frankie Walker taps it down. They need to get it out. Go through his green. Matty Sheehan down.
That's a siren.
North Q won the third final by 2 points. 25-minute last quarter. And they have won by 2 points in one of the best games of the season. They lost one game for the season 1999. And they have come home and won. They trailed by 22 points late in that third quarter. They got a quick goal and went in 16 points behind. They then kicked the first 4 goals. They went to a 10-point lead, and Hyatt, you'd have to give them a lot of accolades today. They never laid down. They never died down. And even that big specky there by Matty Sheehan to get them within 2 points in those dying moments. They were nearly into attack. But North Q, you can't take it away from them, Hammers.
Oh.
They've been fantastic all season, just losing the one game, as I said. They looked all but gone late in that third quarter after Hyde just stormed over the top of them. But they have been absolutely fantastic to come home, and you just have to look at the quality of their players and season to say, well done, North Q Football Club, premiers of Division 3 of 1999.
You wouldn't read about it. There was just goal for goal in that last quarter. Hyde seemingly had it wrapped up, I thought. They had all the running there, led by 16 points at three-quarter time. Went down by 2 points. They had their chance. They hit the front again late into that last quarter. But North Q in the end, Ned Grabisic, he was fantastic with 2 late goals, 2 goals in that final term. Matty Harrison kicked 4. And just what an outstanding grand final. You wouldn't get a better Division 3 grand final anywhere in Melbourne today.
That was one of the best games of football I've seen all year, Hammers. They went hammer and tong early. North Q got away to an early lead. They actually were 3 goals up in that second quarter. North Q came back due to a 150-metre free kick that we reckon. North Q got back to within 8 points at half-time, but it was all Hyde in that third quarter. They kicked 6 goals, and then they kicked 6 goals to get 22 points in front. And it was only a late goal by North Q that really got them back into it.
I've paid my dues, time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my shells and kicked in my bed, but I've come through. Let me to go. brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. I thank you all, but it's been no bed of roses, no pleasure cruise. I consider it a challenge before the whole human race, and I ain't gonna lose. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. The champions, my friends. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. I've taken my bows and my curtain calls. You brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. I thank you all, but it's been no bed of roses,